a lot of people have signed up and are watching right now because of you. They were inspired by you. We sent the invite out. They wanted to hear you talk. We're now going to ask them to make some phone calls. And as you know, Andrew, these aren't always easy. They aren't always fun, but they are very necessary. More important than tweeting or liking something on Facebook, engaging with your fellow American in an unguarded, honest conversation. That's how we get folks out to vote. So what's your message for all these volunteers who are calling into Texas today?
Well, first, to let you all know, I'm with Beto, where I'm focused on this election, but I plan on being part of the solution moving forward. So don't worry, Andrew's still going to be here fighting for same things we campaigned on, human-centered economy, universal basic income, which now is wildly popular. I have to say, it's like up to 55% nationwide, 82% during the pandemic want cash relief. And we're gaining momentum all the time. The fact that now dozens of mayors around the country are calling for universal basic income and running trials. Imagine what this is going to look like in the months to come. And you all made it happen. So thank you for supporting my campaign when few others saw the vision. So thank you. In terms of calling today, I've made these calls, Beto's made these calls, and after you push through a bit of early resistance, which is more internal than anything else, then it starts to flow, and then you start just making those calls and connect with people. And the reason they're so important is because there's a human principle of reciprocity that it's wired into us very, very deeply. Thank goodness it is. Where if someone takes the time and has the dedication to call you person to person on the phone, they'll often be touched by that and say, okay, I have to hear this person out and see what they have to say to me. And if they say something helpful, as you will, be like, hey, do you have your voting plan? Like, do you know where you need to go, et cetera, then that is such like a wholesome call that many people are going to actually be moved by that in a direction they would not have been otherwise. Like Beto said, it's like, it's not the situation where they're going to be on their Facebook and be like, oh, wow, like someone, posted a message like, oh, I should change my behavior based on that. That often is not the case. But if someone makes that phone call person to person and says, hey, like, how are you planning on voting, et cetera, then there's like a real activation energy to that. And that's what today is about. I would challenge everyone here to make at least those 52 calls so you can say you did your part to get to the million person mission. And after your first couple calls, then it starts to flow really easily. I'm an introvert myself, and I've made these calls. And after a little bit, it becomes like a fun game. And then when you get someone on the line and you made a difference for that person, it's a great feeling. There's no feeling like it. So I want you all to go out and get that feeling multiple times because it's right in front of you. And Texas is waiting for this. It's like Beto said, it's like these people have just been waiting to vote, and you're going to help them vote.
Thank you for the message, the inspiration, the encouragement, bringing all these amazing volunteers into the mix in Texas. I really look forward to getting a chance to see you again after this is over and when it's safe for us to do that and to thank you in person. But for now, please accept our gratitude. Please know that we're excited about what you're doing for the country now and looking forward to what you do next. And keep it up, be safe, and let's go out and win this.
Let's go. Let's go get Texas. Thank you, Beto, for leading the way. Let's do it. Let's make some calls and know that we were part of history, like the man said.